Well, my demo reel has been updated and I'm now applying to studios again, so hooray for me. I'll just get this playing here real quick. If you do a search for animation demo reels like do's and don'ts, you'll get a lot of helpful tips. And certain things I've found depend on who you're sending the reel to, but most do agree on the following. First off, only show your best work. Your reel is really only as good as the worst piece on it. And that's really what's taken me so long to get to the point where I am. I've got a ton of stuff, a ton of animation, a ton of shots, but there's only a few things that really show the quality that I'm capable of at this point. Next is keep it short. Recruiters and folks at studios who are looking at the reels do not have a lot of time. Most suggest that you keep your reel like 1 to 2 minutes. Some say even shorter. Mine is only at 30 seconds, which I suppose can be fine if everything on it is super awesome, but I'd still like to round it out closer to a minute, and eventually I'll get there. Also, your best shots should start and end your reel. In other words, put your best shot first because you want to grab that viewer's attention, and your second best shot last because you want to leave them with a good feeling about you. And the last thing that I'll comment on here is be careful with music. Some people say don't put any music in at all. And some people say, yeah, definitely put it in, but keep it low. The point here is you don't want the music to distract from your animation. If it's there, it should complement your shots. And certainly make sure that you have your contact information shown and shown correctly. The last thing that you want to do is wow somebody and then have them find they have no way to get a hold of you. I mean, this should be a no-brainer, but sometimes we work so hard on the reel, so hard on our animations, that we forget the basics. Now, to keep going on this demo reel theme, I'm going to take you to this website. The link is in the description below. I always like it when I find new software that makes things easier for me. And when I find them to be open source, that's even better. So here's what I'm using now for editing my reel together, and that is Blackmagic's Designs DaVinci Resolve. I won't go into a lot of detail here on how the software works, because there's really a ton of great tutorials online if you want to get serious about using it. I will only say, even though I'm using it for really just basic purposes, for what I've been using it for, it's really been phenomenal. Quickly, I'll just go over the main tabs that you see here at the bottom. If I go here to the first tab, this is the Media tab, where you can import your various clips, audio, music, etc. To be honest, I don't really use this tab very much because you can kind of do the same thing here on the Edit tab. Here's all my assets right here. Along with that, you have obviously the timeline. I have a video and an audio track, so this is a very simple edit. I have transitions. If I were to select one of the clips here, you can see on the top right that I have the ability to scale and crop and zoom and do all kinds of things. And this will change based on what kind of clip that you have. The next two I don't use very much. I will let the professional editors use these. But this is the color correcting tab. And then the next one is Fairlight, where you can get into some more fine tuning of your audio. And then finally, the Deliver tab. Now this is really cool. This is where you choose how you want to render out your shot. And they give you some really cool presets up here in the top left. You can, like this video, I'll be putting out on YouTube at 1080p. They have a Vimeo preset. They have a Final Cut Pro preset, Premiere. You can export some things out, and it just goes on. You also have the ability to do a custom preset of your own. And basically what you're doing is you're defining the video options, the audio options, and the file options itself. In other words, naming your file and where you want to put it. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching.